4.24, Part 2.
Is there any role you've particularly enjoyed?
There's a few roles that I've played, or oftentimes when you do something, it's the whole experience of a job, not necessarily just the part you have in it. Earlier this year, I got to work for the Royal Shakespeare Company for the first time, and we did Coriolanus, one of Shakespeare's lesser performed plays, in Stratford, in Washington, in America, also in Newcastle here in the United Kingdom, and in Madrid in Spain for 5 months, which was amazing.
What's the most difficult role that you've ever had to play?
Well, I suppose this last role that I played is one of the most difficult parts, Tullus Ophidius and Coriolanus, because there were lots of things that were very demanding about the part. We had to do a huge sword and axe fight in the middle of the play, which I'd done stage combat before, but never anything like this. We were using actual, they were blunt swords and axes, but they were still very large pieces of metal, and we had a couple of small accidents, but no major ones, luckily. I gave the other guy 3 stitches on his fingers at one point when he parried in the wrong place. That's my opinion, anyway.
Do you prefer working in the theatre or in film and TV?
I think theatre is the most satisfying work in acting oftentimes, because you get to do it over and over again in front of a live audience, but it doesn't tend to pay as well as film and television, which is also fun, but not as glamorous as people might think it is, I guess.
So being an actor isn't really glamorous?
No, I don't think acting is a glamorous life, particularly I guess in any way. In theatre, it's, you don't really earn that much money, and you work hard. And film and television work is, it can be a lot of fun. You can get to work with some famous people sometimes, or some very talented people that you admire, and that's a thrilling thing. And yeah, you get to shoot guns, or go on car chases, and all those things are really fun. But most of the time, the 90% of the day, even when you're doing exciting things, you're just sitting and waiting around. You're always waiting around. They're always fixing lights, setting up new camera positions, trying to figure out who's going where, when, and it takes them to film a proper, feature film takes months, and maybe in all that time, only 2 or 3 of those days, all told, is actually you doing anything. So, I think a lot of people get into extra work and stuff because they think, oh, this will be really glamorous, but you end up sort of reading a book about 9 hours a day. And I've never been on a red carpet, so I suppose I can't judge. That looks glamorous.